Alright, we're working on 15.4 and work together. It's going to take a while, just throwing that out there. So the instructions say post the adjusting entries for Southside Electric in the general ledger. Hold on. Alright, let's make that a little bigger. Alright, so these are our general journal, and we need to put them in the general ledger to all of these. So let's just do one at a time. First of all, uncollectible accounts expense and allowance for uncollectible accounts. Let's come down here to allowance for uncollectible accounts. December's already there. So we're going to hit 31st. You don't have to put anything in the item, but it's general journal 15. And our credit is 3,415. And our new balance, 4867 plus 3 more. Oops. Okay, 346367. 346367. Yep. Just used to get 3415 is from right there. Right, next is merchandise inventory right here. Let's take them one at a time so we don't forget one. G15. And our debit is 1625.94. 1625.94. So we have a new debit. 94,845.31. 96,471. 25 cents. Right. We have supplies office next. Let's come up here and look for it. Supplies expense office. Yep, so let's put that in there. 31st. G15. And our credit is 256. 2,560.08. Sorry, it's a credit though. Hold on. Yep, so we subtract that. $548. Okay, next up is supply store. Let's find it. Supply store, 3843.62. It's a credit, so we're going to subtract that. $38.43, $640. Next up, prepaid insurance. Right there, $9,600. And prepaid insurance was a credit. Oops. So 11,200 minus 9,600, 1,600. Next up, interest receivable. Right there. 69.33. We tried December this time. General journal 15. It's a debit and a debit. Alright, accumulated depreciation, office equipment. Accumulated depreciation, 2150 on the credit side. What did I say? 2150. Add that together. $45. Oops. Okay. Accumulated depreciation store equipment. 7440. Let's add those together. 8564. 16 and 4. Okay, federal income tax payable. Here we go. That's odd. Okay, we're supposed to add something in here, but there's no space to do it. Pause, please. Maybe we need to go to the next page. Okay, post the adjusting entries. It's very odd, because all of these either have stuff already filled in, or they allow you to fill stuff in. All right, well, we'll come back to that one. Income summary. Where were we? Sorry, I lost track. Accounts payable, sales tax payable. That's the one we're stuck on. Next one is income summary. December 31st. 1625, right there. 1625.94. $1625.94. Okay. This takes a long time, doesn't it? Depreciation expense office equipment. Depreciation expense office equipment, $21.50. We said it was $21.50. And then we have depreciation expense store equipment. And that one was 7440. All right, moving on. Insurance expense. 9,600. Was a debit. And then we have supplies expense office. If we look up here, 2560.08 was a debit. 2560.08. Supplies expense store. That one was 3843.62. 3843.62. Let's go up and double check that one. There it is. Okay, 3843.62. Uncollectible accounts expense. that one was 34, 15, 34, 15. Let's go up here and double check. There we go. 34, 15. Federal income tax expense. That one's done. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think it might be a glitch because we should be able to fill in something here and here. You know, in the first those are balanced, but we're still supposed to be able to do that. Okay. You'll have to let me know when you work on it if the glitch is still there. Interest income. 69, 33. Let's add that together. 464, 69, oh. 5, 33, 33. Alright, I think we got them all. I'm going to go up to the beginning to make sure we aren't supposed to write any accounts in. Nope. Oh. We probably need to write those in. Let me double check that before I hit next, because that will be quite annoying, won't it? So we started this sheet, work together, 5-3, so yes, we do. Yep. So we started this sheet earlier, so now we need to go back up and put the post-ref numbers, which are the account numbers. That first one is uncollectible accounts expense. We need to find it. There we go, 6165. Allowance for uncollectible accounts, 1135. Supplies expense office, 6155. Supplies office, 1145. Supplies expense store, 6160. Supplies store, 1150. Insurance expense. This is fun. Sort of easy, just tedious, right? 6130. Oops. Prepaid insurance, 1160. Merchandise inventory, 1140. Income summary. Where was that at? There it is. Oh, lost it. There we go. 3150. Interest receivables, 1175. Interest income, I think under the bottom, wasn't it? Yep. 7110. Depreciation expense office, 6120, and then 6125. 6120, 6125. Accumulated depreciation. Where did we see that? There we go. 21, no, 1210, 1220. 1210, 1220. Okay, let me check. Yep, looks like we got them all. Cool. Alrighty then, let's move on to the next step. Okay, now it says to adjusted trial balance, part 1. Oh, doggy. This one's a long one. It says to prepare the heading and record all account balances except for federal income tax expense on Southside Electric's income tax. One second. Yep, that's it. So we have Southside Electric. Adjusted trial balance December 31 20 --. Alright, allowance for uncollectible accounts. I think it was 34, 63, 67. Allowance for uncollectible accounts. Yep. So 34, 63, 67. Just making sure of one thing. Adjusted trial balance. Alright. Okay, we just checked that one up above. And it's a credit. 34, 63, 67. We got it from right there. Hey, merchandise inventory. I think that was a pretty big number. There it is. Yep, 96,471.25. And that one is a debit. 96,471.25. Supplies office. 548. Supply store. 640. Prepaid insurance. 1,600. Okay, that's good. Interest receivable. It was like $69.33. Yep. Accumulated depreciation office. That's a credit. 45, 45. Accumulated depreciation store. 16,004. That's all good. The federal income tax, which is what we have problems with. Did it tell us not to do that? Yep, except for federal income tax expense. Prepare the heading and record all account balances except for federal income tax expense. So we're going to leave that one blank because it tells us to. Income summary. 1625.94. Depreciation office equipment. So long. $21.50. Where was I? Right there. Let's go find this one. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep. What was next? Insurance expense. 9,600. Supplies expense office. $25.60. 08. Supplies expense store. 38.43.62. 38.43.62. Uncollectible. 34.15. Alrighty, interest income. 533.33. Yep. Alrighty. Are we done? Oh, we need to add it. Whew, this is where I mess up. Okay, just like in the lesson, this is when we total it. Oh, it just says to prepare the heading and record all account balances except for federal income tax. So we are not going to add that one in yet. Oh goodness, let's see if we can do this. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why that's doing it. Okay, sorry this is going to be tedious, but I need to try to pay attention to make sure I don't miss any numbers. You guys are welcome to tell me if I miss any numbers though. That's where I ended. Nope. 12,000. It's a very big number. Nope. 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 Oh. I believe I told you during the lesson I would use your graphing calculator so you can see every single number that you type in and double check it. Nope. Look how many mistakes I've made. Almost done. Alright, this is what I have. 639.06279. 639.06279. Let me double check that. 639.06279. Now I'm not sure if that's right yet, because remember we haven't done the federal income tax slot yet. We have to figure that out after we figure out all of the debits and credits. Oh goodness. 3, 4, 6, 3, 6, 7, 4, 5, 4, 5, 16, 4, 4, 4, 16, 2, 1, 5, 9, 4, 1, 2, 6, 6. 2, 296. Nope. Goodness. One more. 639. See, that's not right. Oh, look, it's the same though. 639. Nope. 062.79. Cool. Okay, let's calculate the federal income tax. See if you did that right. Hey, we did! Isn't that so cool? Alrighty. Okay, so total of income tax statement credit columns. Hold on. Total. Use the tax table shown in your text to calculate the federal income tax owed for the fiscal year in the tables below. Total of income statement credit columns. Pause, please. Okay, I'm going to push pause. I need to open up my textbook. Okay, this says total of income statement credit accounts. Sorry, total of income statement credit columns. Just double checking something. Be patient. Income statement credit columns. Sales. Okay. Alright, we're trying to fill in the total of income statement credit columns. I had to go back and reread what that meant. This is stretching back quite a ways, so I'll remind you that means we started our income summary in our credit column and add all the way down. 1625, 532, 371, 922. I think that last one is 533. Yep. 533, 33. There we go. 563, 948, 17 goes right there. 536. I said that backwards. Okay, less total amount. Statement debit accounts excluding federal tax. I'm sorry about that. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know how to stop it. Okay, let's add these up. 2, 2, 3. Ah. That's wrong. 2. There we go. Almost done. Where did it end up? 2560. 3843. Oh, not that one. 395, 360, 48. Cool, that goes right here. 395, 360, 48. Do some subtraction there. Minus 141, 587. Alright, now we have to go to our book and look it all up. Net income before federal tax. The amount over, if you look in the book. Net income starts subject to marginal rate. This is all in the book. Tax rate is 39%. Do some. So this minus that is there, times 0.39. $16,219. Okay. Bracket minimum income tax from the book. Marginal income tax. Add those together. $38 for $69.20. Phew. Okay, next step. This is the longest work together ever. Okay, we got everything right there. Now we need to add that to our last line here. 31st. 1 second. We type in federal income tax expense. $6469.20 and federal income tax payable. $6469.20. Sweet. Okay, let's fill this in here. Possibly why I couldn't do it before, we had not calculated it yet. This would be our federal income tax payable. Ha! If I were only smarter. G15. 6469.20. Federal income tax payable. Make sure I'm doing that right. Yep, it's a credit though. 6469.20. And then federal income tax expense. There it is. This one's going to be the credit. Or I mean the debit, my bad. 6469. I'm going to go back up and check that one, make sure I did that right. 30, 32, 38, 469. Alright, hold on, I need to double check this one as soon as I find it. I'm sure you guys have found it by now. There we go. Federal income tax payable is a credit. Cool. Alright. Make sure I did everything here. Post the adjusting entry. Yep. Okay, check. Adjusted trial balance, part 2. Now we need to add in federal income tax payable. 6420. Federal income tax expense. Sorry, it was both of those numbers together. I will show you. $38,469.20. Okay, you are just going to have to trust me because I'm not adding those together again. Okay, if you could take the balance that we did last time, which is what I just did, the balance that we painstakingly added up before, and just added those two numbers to it, all would be awesome. But yeah, I'm not doing it again, sorry. And there we go, that would be our total. Let's type that in here. Phew, that was rough. 34 minutes. I hope you guys made it. Good job.